Saturday, 3rd of July. Hello, I'm Nick Wilkins. I'm tired from DJing last night, but it was a good night down at the Flapper. And this is the day I take the GSXR600 back to Streetbike. Had this now for a month, and I've had a little love affair with this machine. It's got to be said. When I got it, you know, I was an R6 man. I'm not going to lie, I've read the Blade CBR600RR as well. That had a profound effect on me. I like that. But I've just grown to love this thing. I've taken it out on so many big night rides. I've taken it out on trips around town. I've taken it out on trips on A's and B roads. Taken it on motorway rides. And it just feels so good to ride, you know. It's comfortable, it's bloody fast, you know. It's a 600, so you use that rev range, and the feedback and the actual feel of riding this is very nice. Usability rates very, very high. It's up there with the CBR600RR. I really like this machine. Simple as that, really. So what I'm going to do today, take it back to Streetbike. I'm swapping it for a Super 1008 1200 Yamaha, the only demo one in the country, which I'm doing the National Road Rally on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to get Jace to give us a bit of a chat through this. So I'll see you in a bit. So here we are at Streetbike with Alex. Hello mate, how you doing? There's the boss Gary over there. Now we've just got the GSXR600 here, which I've had for about a month now, haven't I? Yeah. You've just been inspecting the damage that I did to it. It wasn't my fault. Some nutter hit me. Look, someone hit me. And yeah, it's amazing actually. Hit 30 miles an hour by a BMW, and look, that's only the damage. My leg was worse off than the bike, to be fair. But yeah man, look at this machine. I've had it for a month. It retails out.
Currently coming at 8,100 on the road.
8,100, so for £8,000 you're getting one hell of a machine with the acceleration performance from a Ferrari 360. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, for 600s, you know me, I was a big R6 man, had one for like a year from you guys, I loved it. But getting back on this bike, having not ridden it for like a week and been on the Blade and the Ducati and everything, just felt instantly like it was part of me again, and it really does. The balance, the setup, everything on it's great.
Suzuki have started to I'm not quite sure where they've got their inspiration from for that now.
Yeah.
Within a quarter of a mile, it's like you've owned it for 10 years.
Yeah, but it really does.
It's an easy bike to ride now. Very much gives you the feeling that you sat in it as opposed to being perched on top of it.
Yep.
And just the extra little features that just make it so easy to ride. Adjustable foot pegs are standard.
Yeah, which is good for someone like me.
Power mode selection.
Yeah,
so
although I had it in A the whole time, to be fair.
You can just back it off a bit.
But yeah.
It comes with a single seat converter as standard, and just as you see here, it just looks stunning.
It really is, and it's one of these, as you say, great bikes. Now we're talking about usability with bikes. The good thing with this is, while it is very manageable, it's, you know, you really do feel a part of it. It gives you enough feedback that you don't feel sterile from it, if you know what I mean. It's not like it's taking the actual riding out of it. When I've taken this up to Bridge North and stuff a few times, you know, nailing and stuff. You know, and you're hitting bumps in the road, and you know you're hitting them, but you're feeling it, and it's just brilliant. And it's
very stable bike, very user friendly. It's such a wicked bit of kit.
And with that power as well, I mean, obviously a 600 is so usable. You mentioned the ECU 3 modes, A, B and C. The great thing about that is, I mean, I had it at A pretty much the whole time, but if you do put it in B, it does just back off the throttle response, doesn't it? It just turns down a little bit. It was about 15 braking it takes down.
It all off. You've got the same power in all 3 modes.
Yeah.
You've just got 3 different settings for the fuel injection on how the power is actually delivered.
Ah, okay, cool. So that's how it works. It does make a difference in the rain. It is nice. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you know, riding the rain just takes the worry out of it. And yeah, you know, the brakes on it. Brilliant, you know,
someone who's just passed the test with that mode selector, they can just jump straight on it and have immense fun straight away without being put off.
See, I never thought about it like that. Actually, that's a really good idea, because I always recommend to people like going for something like a Bandit or a 400 race first before going up to 600. But if you do put it in like C mode, just for the first couple of months of using it, it wouldn't be as twitchy and responsible. That's responsive. That's actually a really good little tip, to be fair. But you'd have to trust them though, because you whack it in A mode and it's like going to take your head off. But it was interesting actually getting back on this, having ridden the Blade, obviously last couple of days. I did at the start feel that I had to wind up a little bit more, being a 600, which, having just ridden this for a month, you didn't really notice that. But I think that was just because it was cold, do you know what I mean? And once it warmed up, it just revs so quickly. There isn't that real lag that you used to have in 600s.
Right, yeah, they've just come on leaps and bounds. I mean, a modern 600 now would have been competing at superbike level with 750s 5, 6, 7 years ago. The technology is just coming on in leaps and bounds, and it's fantastic to see that the manufacturers are putting that technology into the road bikes.
You really do feel like you are riding, a race bike but made for road. It's wicked. And I mean, so to 8100, the other bikes in this category, the Kawasaki, the Yamaha and everything, the Honda CBR600 or whatever, all great bikes, all very different in their own little ways, I think, aren't they? And I think it's a case of you need to test ride them, find out which one you like. But I must admit, having spent time on the CBR, the R6 and now this is probably my most favourite one. This is the one I'll probably jump on the most, if you know what I mean.
So it's just...
I prefer to have the R6 parked outside, but I'll jump on that one to ride. Hey, and that rhymed. But anyway, that's a brilliant time to end it on that bombshell. That's my next bike, the Super 1008. I'll be doing the National Road Rally on that tomorrow. Sweet.